I just hope we're not going to get... Oh, here we go.
All right, recording.
Okay.
We're all good.
That's... We are. And we're away. This is a beast of a first hole, this at Westhaven.
Yeah. Very nerve-wracking, especially to a pro. Oh.
I've got a feeling as well this course is quite penal if you stray off the fairway.
Absolutely. Oh, you mean the rough itself, not just the trees?
Yeah. Yeah, the rough itself. Oh, what on earth was that? Oh no, it's a great tee shot. Look at that.
Oh, baby. Like that. Turning into Mayor's office.
It's a lovely drive. Okay.
A bit too quick to pass judgment on that one, Andy.
Hmm.
I think Uncle Dave's going to make the slope as well. And the firm fairway gets you.
Oh, only just.
Yeah, look at it.
It certainly helps.
Baby.
Two very, very respectable drives. Right.
That'll work.
I think I'll just crunch it down the middle.
Oh, it was
I mean, it was right down the middle and all.
It's longer and straighter than both of ours.
Oh, come to daddy.
He's just putting us back in our place, Dave.
So they're soft, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
The greens are soft.
Yeah. Oh, what to do? Because that wind is going to be all sorts of
Mm.
Hey. Oh, fuck it.
It's all right.
It's pretty good.
Stop! Oh, Jesus.
That was so unlucky. If it had been 1 inch shorter, it would have hit the hard fairway and bounded forward. Instead, you got the soft green. So I'm going to overhit slightly and make sure I hit on the soft green. Okay.
Oh. Right, so somewhere between the two would be ideal.
Yeah.
Okay, what I want is an oh baby 7159 159. Come on, baby, come on. I think that's pretty good.
It is.
Yep, that is somewhere between the two of us.
Yeah. Might have a little left to right on it. Chip or super.
Oh, super flop, of course. Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought I was going to go in for a second.
On the full, yeah.
No, I haven't been following anything at all in Australia the last week, 10 days, for obvious reasons. And so how are things in your neck of the woods with COVID at the moment?
Numbers are starting to explode in Melbourne.
Yeah, they're slowly growing in every state, and every single state is now pivoting towards the same thing, which is we just want to end the lockdowns, vaccinate, 80%, and we'll start to free things up. So no one's trying to get back down to zero anymore. We've all put our hands up in the air and said can't be done with Delta, it's 2 infections.
Yeah.
And it is. So that's where we sit. And we're going to see what happens.
And are you still in lockdown at the moment, or what?
Oh yeah, we'll be in lockdown until late October or November,
Oh
because
my
that's
God!
take to get to 80%. That was a disaster.
It was. It was
I was still talking calmly as I watched that, but I wasn't feeling it.
that was a COVID-induced overhit, I think, with me
Yes.
babbling on.
Very canny, Andy. Get me talking.
Get you slightly riled up.
Yeah.
Oh my word!
Rough around the edges.
Okay, right. Oh, okay. Now this would be a huge putt to get this, Dave, if I can just cozy this in. Oh no. Wasn't a bad effort, I suppose, but
Pretty much.
at least I read it right.
So it's step 14, isn't it?
Yes.
It is.
Oh, no idea. Or maybe I do have an idea. Oh, baby.
That's genius, Dave, because if you tried to belt that and straighten it up and miss, you would have done what mine did.
Yeah.
That's a scary putt from up high. Almost hit that a bit too much.
Okay, right. Well, that's probably the easiest par I've ever made on that hole in all my years. It's been a wretched hole.
It is.
No, not enough.
It's not enough, and it's. Oh, I tell you what, if that had been soft
It'd have been
things,
cool.
that would have spun back. You'd have been toast, my friend.
Oh yeah.
You'd been halfway towards a tee.
Would have been burnt toast.
Yeah. Well, it's agricultural.
Fine.
Hello?
I see the shot.
Hello? No.
Who was that, Carol? Carphone Warehouse? How on earth?
Car from warehouse.
I remember the guys from Carphone Warehouse won Britain's One Talent one year. Britain's Got Talent. All pots.
Well, hopefully at midnight tonight, going tomorrow, Carol's mobile will actually transfer onto the Virgin network, and we shall see. But they've got a cheeky nerve, haven't they? Yeah.
We don't get cold calls from companies here in Australia. I don't think they're allowed to do it here.
Well, I think it's crept back in mind in this country. Noticed. Oh boy,
Baby.
Got his super flops going tonight, Andy.
Right, towards my feet a little bit. I tell you what, this really sorts you out with the putting. This 26 right. Too hard. Oh, it's not too bad. I just misread it. Well, I think that chip in's made a kind of a statement there, Dave. I mean, that could have easily ended up being a 4 or worse if you'd have got any kind of backspin.
That's true.
In fact, I think if you'd have hit the front of the very front of the green, that might well have happened.
Maybe that's Uncle Dave's strategy to finish off the greens and just super flop into the hole and eliminate
Yeah.
tricky putts.
Oh. Oh, it might work.
Oh, Dave, that's
That's a disgrace.
it's bordering on disgrace. I mean,
It
you
was.
didn't hit.
Oh, you
Oh,
except no reward for Andy.
too much muscle. That was his problem.
Yeah, to be honest, I should create another golfer called Bryson.
Yeah, full DeChambeau all the time. Yeah. Oh, that one's better.
Yeah. I'd forgotten how quite nicely done this course is.
It's definitely well constructed. I just hate the trees. The way they eat the ball so easily.
Well, you know what the answer to all of that is: don't go in them.
That's right. At Pro, it's not an issue, but I suspect I'm going to be back at Tour Pro, Andy, next month.
Well, we literally. I know you said you were within one shot, but how many people above you in the list?
It's not about. It's about the cut-off score. So they've simply said anyone with an average score for the month of, I can't remember what the number was. It was like 67.8 or something like that, and I was 0.4 away from it. But this month already, I've only had 2 tourneys, and I've shot 40 under in both of them. And I saw you played round 1 in the Quillo, or what is it?
Centrillo.
Yeah, with all the animals everywhere. Yeah, I shot 44 under in that, I think. So you got your work cut out.
Yeah, well, I thought it was quite a nice course for me. It wasn't too long, and it was reasonably open. Certainly less constricted than Westhaven or Wentworth.
Yeah, it's all 4 rounds are set up reasonably easy, so you'll get a good score. There's those overhanging trees. They just.
It actually worked out all right. It got you back on track.
But they're so vicious.
Yeah, I hate these bloody trees. They should burn the course. Right. 56.7. Up there.
That's good. I got information on that. Nothing like watching a couple of people putt first. It really helps. Indeed.
Okay.
So a friend of mine had his 50th scheduled, and it was all due to go ahead, and then lockdown happened, and he's rescheduled it 6 times, and they keep extending the lockdown. And in the end, he gave up. And so on Saturday night, we had a Zoom party. We're just all sitting around watching each other drink wine and chatting for a few hours, and that was his party.
Well, that's you must have had some kind of organisation, because I've been in a Zoom meeting with my 3 brothers, and I found it just absolutely awful, because nobody could seemingly. Well, we didn't have a system whereby one person would stop and the other one would start. So I've found it a bit frustrating, in a sense.
It is hard, but actually we didn't use Zoom. We used a Microsoft thing called Teams, and one of the options it has, you can hit an icon, and a hand up appears on everyone's screen to say I want to talk, and so everyone stops and you talk.
Yeah,
it's like the conch in Lord of the Flies or something.
Oh,
Wow. And this one also is going to be exciting. Right edge firm, go in. Almost hit that.
It dropped. That's all that matters.
That is all that matters.
Oh, let's see where this fairway goes. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, beautiful.
it is. It's an absolute It's an absolute humdinger.
Well worked out.
Okay, right. Well, if that's the case, well, I think that path is probably quite a good line. So that's. Well, I've got too much fade on it. I'm going to be in the rough somewhere.
Wow, that'll be exciting. Remind me not to take that line. Let's see. Yeah. Assume it's bad. Not go there. Pushed it too. I didn't go where you went, Andy.
No, you went on the other side.
Oh.
Well, I want to hear those words, Dave. I see a gap.
I'll find a gap, Andy. Don't worry about that. Which could have been worse. You could have been less impeded by the trees and gone straight into the creek.
Yeah.
Right. But that's still good information. Respect the creek.
I never even saw the creek. If I'd have bought up the course map, I would have seen it, but I'm not sure whether I'd have done anything different.
Oh, I think I do see a gap.
Oh.
I'm going to hit a 5-wood over these trees with a big fade, aiming fractionally inwards.
Well, it's not bad. Oh, you bugger. Oh,
Pretty impressive, Dave.
it was pretty impressive.
Take it. Could have gone other ways.
Well, that's a pretty dandy looking line, that, Dave. Oh, is it? It's not bad.
Oh, that's okay.
You could putt that if you want to. So who would want to putt 29 feet on this course?
And 69. Come on, get up there.
It has. Nice.
It's not bad, but it's a greasy little putt, isn't it?
It will be.
I almost prefer putts that length to 7 feet because they're more annoying to miss. Or easy to miss. All right.
Mm.
9, 5% power loss. Round. Oh, oh, that's going to be fun.
Oh.
Get off the green. Yeah, off the green's good. Now I can flop it.
Oh,
Is it?
oh,
Oh,
that looks horrible.
You're going to have to do some fancy ass super flop here, Dave.
I mean, both of his feet are going like clappers. Oh, no. He's altered his stance.
Yeah, I think he's got bunions on both feet.
He's taken up the Uncle Dave yoga position.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh,
that could be okay.
No, it is going to be okay.
Start it.
Oh, that's cruel. That is, oh.
Wow.
Well, this is,
What
oh
an
my. I've got to be really, really careful with this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you're going to give Uncle Dave the line.
Thanks, Andy.
Oh, bugger.
You can always putt off the green like I would.
I know what your game is.
Nice, Dave. Oh.
Okay, right. Go on. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Andy.
Cruel.
Well, that gave you a very nice little read, didn't it, Dave?
It did. I'm just going to get it up there. Oh, just hang on.
Oh, that's never going in. Well done.
Well, you and I are languishing behind the Supremo.
Yeah, Uncle Dave's just talking with his clubs.
I mean, we're 4 shots behind. We've only had 4 holes, Dave.
I know, and I think he's won the last 2 games as well, Andy.
Yeah, he's
It's almost time to put a target on his back.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Bound? Oh, nothing.
That must have been the 195 club, surely. Or was it? I'm going to hit the 195. It feels right. Except I pulled it.
Hmm.
Get
Yeah,
off.
you had the distance.
Oh, God.
It landed softly too.
207.
You don't want Wagga on these greens with no BLI.
Hmm. That's definitely not on the green.
Oh, I hit the 183 club on that hole.
I had a feeling you did, but I wasn't going to say Andy hit.
Well,
Yeah.
we all hit different clubs there.
You go to 204 or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah. 183, 195, 204.
Right. The butchers at this. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, right. Right. Stop there, stop there, stop there. Don't go any further.
Just added a little work for you.
Just that lovely distance without a BLI.
Yeah. So this one I'm sure has to go. If I just gets down this hill. Get it to the 21-foot mark. Not much. Yeah, lovely.
Yep.
Really all about pace.
It was. I think this is. No, I don't know about this at all. Oh God. Well, from the other side, it looks like right to left, and this side. Sorry, yeah, left. It's the other way anyway. I think. Don't know. I'm just gonna. No, it was fucking dead straight.
Yeah.
It was just a tiny bit of.
Well, based on that, I'm just going inside right edge firm.
Yeah, and you were right to do so.
Well, thanks for taking one for the team, Andy. Appreciate that.
Well, I don't think my putting stats are going to be very good at the moment. I wish I'd made hay on the first hole. I'm going backwards. At this rate of progress, I'm going to be 18 shots behind Uncle Dave at the end. I'm not sure whether mentally I can ever come back from that kind of mauling.
You picked the course.
I did. And look at it. It's just like a metronome.
Mr. Boring. Ooh, this could be for OAMs.
I think so.
Lovely.
You're butchering us off the tee, Andy. You're going full DeChambeau that way. and then you're going full DeChambeau the way you did in the last few majors.
But there's a part of me which nearly went full Uncle Dave taking the 3-wood there, but I resisted the siren call to do it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Oh, look at him. Oh, no, he'll probably super flop that or something crazy.
Oh, I might do a super putt.
Super putt. Yeah, right. Come on.
Oh, no. That's going to be horrible.
On. Ah!
I think we're in the better position, Andy, than Dave is.
God, this is. Right. Oh, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Okay, right. I should have just hit it straight at it.
There's Andy's phone. Something. Oh, look at this. Oh.
No, not my phone, I don't think.
It was your phone.
Yeah, it made the.
Yeah, it does.
It's the old phone noise. No one else makes the old phone noise because no one else has one. All right, 16 feet, 11 downhill. I don't know. There. Does that seem right?
I think you need to go more along the spine, yeah? It's a horrible putt. Nice effort. Really nice.
It's very. Yeah.
There should be 3 pars here.
Firmly struck. Well, I feel as though this is going to be a measure of progress because I've already derailed Dave's progress to the 18 shot difference.
That's right. You're piling the
It's-
pressure on Andy.
The banker has come in and changed his thing. It's only going to be a 15 shot difference at the current extrapolation rate. Well, I'll tell you what, Dave, you're putting
Wow.
the ball in all the right places.
He's just walking it down there. And I have a feeling I know it. Maybe I don't.
No, I think you've done the same club. I mean, do you even have the same club?
The 3 wood.
Yeah.
I like my line in better.
I think that's going to be a good line. Yep, it is. Right. Oh, I'm not caring enough.
Oh, it's coming around.
It is coming back. That looked gone. And look at it. Now it's perfect.
It is perfect now.
Yeah, it's the best line in.
Mind you, I think this course will have the propensity to cause some big swings at some point.
Nice line.
For sure.
So far, none of us have really been caught out with the soft greens. I kind of expected one or two sharp spin backs, but we haven't really had it yet.
Dave had one early, a little bit. That was the only one.
Oh, this could be very good.
Oh, almost landed
Gorgeous.
in the hole.
Well, Andy's making his move.
For our fans, this is how good it was.
Yeah, our fan is jumping up and down in their seat.
It was. Yeah, it felt good off the club, and the wind seemed to didn't blow off at the last minute. Yeah, I believe this is the venue of the tournament, next week's tournament on the PGLS European Tour.
God. Thank God I didn't get promoted to Tour Pro. I might not have played.
Well, the thing is about that tour, you don't get chopped on your performance in the what I would call the main tours. You only get chopped on the PGLS Open, PGA 18, PGA 9. You don't get chopped on playing a continental tour. The other one you get chopped on is the classics.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still plenty you can do. I mean, if you just want to play golf, you can play golf. We'll just do worse golf. So go Tour Pro.
It was a good pace putt.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't see the ball when it landed on the green. It was behind the trees and shit.
Oh, you've missed it as well.
You know, I went inside.
Right. So you've gone off to the right, so that mine should be a little bit. Okay, right edge. And it was. Thank you, Dave. Yeah. You repaid me the courtesy of something a few holes back.
I see they're shutting down the Melbourne Star, Dave.
Are they? I didn't see that.
And it was on tonight's news.
What, for good?
Yep. They're going to tear it down.
Really? Well, it hasn't been turning for a long time.
No. It was a disaster from the day it was built.
Imagine the poor bastards that invested money in that thing, you know, trying to get a return. It must have been a nightmare.
Yeah.
All of them. They've all lost a fortune.
Absolutely.
They spent 100 million, you know, fixing it, and then it stopped again because of COVID, and now it's never gone since.
It's like the London Eye, Andy. It's the
The
equivalent.
London Eye.
Yeah,
All right.
It's the equivalent of Melbourne, or Melbourne's equivalent.
Right.
It's only one step below a monorail. That's all you need.
Right. I've definitely seen pictures of it. I thought,
Yeah.
oh, that looks quite modern.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Oh.
the leader's had a misstep. Here's our chance, Andy. Let's get him.
Well, that would be the case. The only problem is I'm pretty much in the same neck of the woods as Dave.
Get over the bunker. Get over the bunker.
Lucky it
Oh,
didn't
it doesn't
fly.
matter. It's only 30.
Well, at least you've got a clear shot to the green.
You see a gap, Dave?
Yeah, I do.
He's taking his medicine, Andy, I think.
I think he's got to. Where is he going to go?
Oh, no! Well, how did that happen?
Dear.
Well, that's a
Oh,
disgrace.
I see.
Now
I
you
see a
live in
gap.
the Westhaven trees.
Far out.
Yeah, they clutch you like vines, Dave. You got to hit like a 5-iron and just punch it 30 yards. Things like that. Stay low enough. Even Andy's a chance of hitting these trees. But he didn't hit them. Oh, bloody hell.
Ooh, bloody hell.
You're lucky you didn't clip a branch, Andy.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, it's an opportunity to pick up a stroke here. If I could just one good one. Now, what's it got to be? 8 iron loses 15%. 16%. Yeah, I think that's the club. If I loft it, should be just right. Maximum loft. Pulled it left. I'm in big trouble. I'm in huge trouble. Hang on. Oh, it did.
Oh. Well, it says it's
Well,
in a hazard, but
As it lies, baby.
this thing, I can't go. This is gonna. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna try.
He sees a gap.
Well, I don't see a gap, but what's the worst that can happen? It's going to get through the tree and land on the fairway.
Or go in the water.
It wouldn't
There is
do.
water.
You would never do that. You can't do that. Oh, well, if he goes in the water, at least then you got a shot from the fairway. Oh, it's fucked. It's so fucked.
He's doing a Jean van der Velde. Is it enough?
I can't believe it. He's done it. It's genius. Oh, he's got a fun putt coming.
Well, I don't know
Still
how
great.
on earth. But fair dues to you, Dave. You took the bull by the horns.
No,
saw
I
it.
really didn't have too many choices there.
He saw it. He did take the ball. It's taps.
Oh,
Oh,
nice, Andy. I'll go in.
Oh,
Oh,
That's Patrick's
fantastic.
shot of the night.
I enjoyed that one.
Right. 3 feet, 5% power loss. Oh. Stop! 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 No.
Oh, dear.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Show me the line, Dave.
Yeah, far out. Just got to get up
What I
there.
would do, Dave, in your position is just sort of accidentally go back and sort of scuff up Dave's line. What? Oh, it used to really annoy me when you had some real ham-fisted waller who'd be treading all over your bloody line, and you sort of went up and said, "Oh, sorry about all that." Yeah, you bloody been like an elephant walking on the bloody green.
Yeah, and even more annoying is when they say, "Oh, it doesn't make any difference." They're the ones you want to throttle.
Well, hold.
Look at
Well,
him.
hold.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bloody, I tell you what, that was a bloody hard work for 5 that day.
no, it wasn't a bad bogey at all.
A hell of a boat.
Oh,
I mean,
Dave.
Fired that one in.
I'm actually a bit surprised I didn't pick up more than one shot there.
Yeah.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
He's coming back to the field. Trouble is, I'm going backwards at the same time. Not fading much, Andy. And here's the thing, you just don't know if those overhangs are going to get you.
No.
It's just... So it might be time for a workplace story, Andy. When me and Dave worked together.
Yeah, I'm
And
listening.
We used to work on mid-range computers, and we did 12-hour night shifts. Dave was the team leader, and I was the second in command, and we had another 4 or so people working on the team. And one night at about maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock, so we'd only been going for 2.5 hours, I realised I'd forgotten some food that I was going to feed the team. And I said to Dave, I'm just going to nick home, get the food, and come back. And Dave goes, yeah, fine. So I leave. It's a 20-minute drive to my place and a 20-minute drive back. So I should be back in 40 minutes. He rings my house after an hour and 10 minutes or so because I'm not back.
Yeah.
I answer the phone and he says, what are you doing? Why aren't you back? And I said, an episode of Star Trek started and it's a really good one. So I was sitting there watching
Disgraceful.
Star Trek instead of going back to work, and he was upset.
Well, only because I wasn't. Only because I wasn't getting to watch it.
Dave, if I was the team leader in that situation, I'd be sort of saying, I want your ass back here in 20 minutes, otherwise you're toast, mate.
Nah, we're talking about Mackie here. Would have had no
Yeah.
effect on him. In fact, that would have just got his goat up. And
Yeah.
he would have said there's a part 2 following up.
Two-part episode. I'll be back at 3 a.m. That would have been great.
But here's the thing, you remember that episode? Can you remember what you ate that night?
No.
I'll tell you what, it's a tough fairway to hit.
Yeah. Here we go. This is the excitement.
I'm just going to see where those trees are in relation to my golfer. I'm just not sure. Okay. 127. Well.
Didn't hit anything.
I hope it didn't plug. No. I'll tell you what, the rough is absolutely penal here. I mean that as soon as I went from the wedge to an I-9, I got a huge loss of power.
Yeah.
And the trouble is, you just can't hit anything apart from a wood, maybe, that's going to get the distance. That looks better. It's a great shot.
That's lovely. Oh, and it's
Oh,
getting
it's
better. Will it?
Well, I'm finally going to sink a putt for birdie.
Wow, that was impressive. Ooh.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
As is mine, maybe marginally less so. Thank God it's only 36 inches.
Yeah, and you'll get a bit of a read from Dave.
Oh, certainly will, yes. Oh,
Maybe not as much as you want, given what he's doing. It's a good putt. I tell you what, a fraction more pace, that would have held its line and gone in.
phew. Oh,
That's still
we've got an interesting game now.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
And still plenty of holes to go. Right.
You know, I'm a genius of the what? The counter suggestion. The fact that I was puffing Dave up for being 18 strokes ahead of me. Well, of course I knew he wasn't going to get 18 strokes ahead. But at least it kind of meant that there was only one way it was going to go for Dave.
Well, that's
after me
right.
saying, "Oh my word, that was a big hit."
Yeah, I got screwed by the wind, Andy. Knew what I had in mind, and the wind shafted me. because it goes from 3 to 14 in a heartbeat, or maybe it stays on 3.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
fancy Dave for an O baby here. He's going to want to settle his game, re-establish the dominance. The line's pretty good. The shot's pretty good.
Yep. Acceptable.
it is, yeah.
Okay, 5% loss. If I punch the 36-foot flop with the tailwind, it'll be okay. Try that again. Oh, God. It's not okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's going to be tough.
Made a mess of it.
Okay, towards my feet a little bit. I don't think this is too bad a putt, this.
Famous last words.
Yeah. I'm going to take it easy, I think. Not a bad pace. Thought it was straighter than I thought it was.
I don't pay you to tell me to take it easy.
I don't pay you. No.
Basil Fawlty said it to Manuel in an episode.
Oh, yeah. Take it easy, Mr. Fawlty.
It was a great line. It was a great scene.
Look, Manuel, I don't pay you to tell me.
You can just
Oh.
imagine it in your head now. Oh. Ooh.
Just a little bit of work left.
Speaking of a little bit of work. Come on. Oh, straight, really? Oh. That's the most annoying when you allow and then it goes dead straight.
Indeed.
Nice though.
Tough.
Well, it's a pity the weather wasn't as good as it's going to be tomorrow and the next day, because I would have actually taken you on a little tour of outside. So next time we have a decent day, I'll give you a little wandering tour.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd like to see that. So we'll get a Skype tour.
Yeah.
And can we see Bella?
Oh yeah, you'll see her sitting on a platform, no doubt.
And is she master of her new domain now?
Oh, definitely.
It doesn't take long, does it?
Oh no, that could be okay. It is okay.
It's a great spot.
Well, you're going to be doing well to get onto that bit of fairway. Have you done it?
Go. Oh, yeah.
Oh. I was watching the wind very carefully there, Dave, and it came up to 13 as the ball was in flight.
Getting 9 and 7. I want to see 13, and then I want to see it drop to 3, and then I hit. Come on. 13, here we go. There's the 5. Oh, God damn.
And
Bloody
I bet,
hand grenade.
yeah, I bet as well. I don't know whether you saw it, but just as soon as you pull back, it instantly shot up to 13.
Yeah.
And the problem is, if you were cognizant of that suddenly going to 13, it would have wrecked your nice smooth swing.
Yeah. Well, thank God I see a gap, and it's going to be a punched 5-wood.
Wow, this could be interesting.
No, actually, it's going to be a punched 3-wood with a little bit of fade. Actually, no, I don't want the fade. I just want the punch. Okay, there. That's it. But here we go. God, that's what's going to happen. Come on, get it right.
My word,
Pretty good effort. A great
it
effort, really.
was, because if that had faded instead of drawing, that might have been really. It would have been special, Dave. Just like you.
Yes, I'm very special. I have special needs.
Yeah, I mean that was an absolute euphemism, you know. He's talking about special needs kids, and unfortunately, they were tarnished almost invariably with the brush of being an absolute lunatic or a headbanger.
Yeah, well, I can slip pretty easily into that category. Yeah. Oh, it was a great line, just club short.
Okay, right. One 157.
That'll be a fun putt.
Yeah, I didn't get either the straight shot or the little draw. It faded, if anything. Indeed, Dave. That's left you a bit of a sweaty little putt.
Indeed.
It's sort of in between flopping clubs. It's going to have to be a 32-yard flop for sure. Do one of those ones where you aim to the right and then push forward very fast. Takes distance off them.
Good effort.
Well, I'm going to hazard a guess that this isn't a bad putt. It's not a bad putt. $47, right. Come on, roll out, roll out. It's
Gorgeous.
Yep, lovely.
I didn't see the end result, but I saw it was only 15 inches away. That would do me.
It will do. Yep. It doesn't feel like there's much more than right edge.
Ooh.
Right. Now the trick here is to put it between the two trees, I think, with a slight bit of draw. What you don't want to do is hit the bloody things.
I've forgotten these trees. Now I remember them.
Oh, I've done it.
Yep.
I might not have drawn it enough. There was the merest hint of draw,
Yeah.
but not enough. But never mind.
Information for us, Andy. It's definitely an eagle chance to get the drive right.
One thing I did, I think, trying to think when we last spoke, what date it would have been, what the
Would be
Monday.
the Friday last week.
No, it would have been Monday
Oh, sorry,
last week.
Yeah, the Monday last week. Yeah, because
So what date was that, Dave? The
7 days from now. It would have been back in August instead of September, or just on the.
yeah. So on the 31st, I put in the order to get connected up with cable.
Yep.
And the very, I think it was, I got all the acknowledgements the following day, and then the day after that, it would have been probably on the Wednesday, I actually got the first part of the cable installed from the basically from the pavement area to the outside of the house. It was all quite efficiently done, which I wasn't expecting them to be as neat in doing the job that I hoped that they would do, but I'd read a lot of horror stories about cables being left in a poor condition, cables loose, but no, they dug a trench in my garden, and fed it up the outside of the sort of path, really the bordering sort of stones. It was all quite nicely done.
Yeah, nice, because normally all these big companies, they just hire the cheapest possible contractors to do that sort of thing. They're not employees.
Yeah, well, I know the people doing it were subcontracted by Virgin Media, but he even rang the doorbell, and obviously we were in, and I didn't. I had quite a good conversation about where exactly what the process was, and it was he ended up doing it really, what I was quite happy with. And so I've got to wait for the actual installer to hook up the outside box where the cable now is joined up to, and feed it into the lounge and feed it into where I'm sitting now, which is a couple of rooms away. And I'm going to get Ethernet hardwired in between this location and the lounge, so that the two main areas, and anything else like Carol's in the conservatory, I mean, that can just be a Wi-Fi. I mean, it doesn't need hard wiring.
It's a great idea to get your main two areas, hardwired with Ethernet. I mean, it's such a small investment compared to the price of the house, and it's something you use every day, so it's well worth it.
Yeah. Oh. I don't want too much spin back. Oh, I've got it though.
You mean like that?
But it is what it is. Shot 53. I'm just in grinding mode a little bit now, Dave. I'm just sort of. Oh, that's a great shot.
But now look what it's done.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Ooh, there's wow. So I think to generate a bit of buzz on our channel, we should reintroduce the mystery sound because no one's ever picked it yet. Here we go.
Is that the same mystery sound that you used in previous broadcasts?
Maybe, but I don't want to give too much information away to our viewers.
I can't recall the last time I heard that mystery sound.
It's been a while.
And I'm sure the listeners and viewers would like to know what prize is in store.
Well, a car.
What kind of car? It's not a dinky toy, is it?
No, it's a DeLorean, Andy.
Oh, in that case, I think I know what the mystery sound is. But
You can't enter.
29.7.
And if your best friend picks the correct mystery sound, there's going to be a lot of suspicion.
Indeed.
Yeah, there are terms and conditions around achieving the DeLorean that may or may not be met just by guessing the sound correctly.
Okay.
Yeah. But let's just put that hope out there.
And of course, to those people who who try and what a good putt.
Who needs BLI?
No. Good.
Yeah, nice.
Meanwhile, I'm
Dave.
just gonna. Oh,
Would it be a backhanded compliment to mention that I think Dave putts better without the BLI than with it?
It's not a bad compliment at all. I agree with you.
well, it'd be interesting to see when I mean, of course, what I can do is just create another entry just for the stats from basically when we started going bareback on Monday's game.
I think it's probably necessary because the putting is so different.
Yeah.
It's going to skew the stats on your other putting, etc.
Yeah. Oh, he's ripped one.
Yeah.
Well, I think I have anyway. Probably the. I don't know.
20% power loss.
Isn't it? It's staggering. This is one course where you really want to be on the fairway.
From 203 out, I'm hitting the 3-wood, and it's problematic whether I'll make it.
You've done a pretty good job of it.
Yeah, it's a great effort.
Well played. Oh, this is a brutal shot, this. Oh,
Yep.
likes the line. Yeah, pretty happy with that.
Should be.
Very good.
That's even better if it's the right club.
Oh, baby.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Just that little bit of a bank just kept it nice and tight to the pin. Good shot.
Stamping his authority on the game.
I think what is, people tend to forget
Nice
that
save.
that with this game they complain, but what just happened with Dave's shot is true to life. I mean, okay, I mean to actually hit that bit of bank there is, you could argue, well, it's lucky or whatever, but actually that's the only way to get the ball close to do exactly what you've done.
Yeah, and at least it reacts the correct way. That's the beauty of this. Even now,
Yeah.
I see shots and I go, wow, how did that happen?
Well,
That's
I'm
not predictable.
right.
Oh, interesting information there. That tells me there's no break.
It did almost nothing, did it?
I'm going to give it inside right. Should be fine.
This could be the death blow, Andy.
It's a brilliant shot. You've taken full advantage of that approach.
Got the information, hit the good shot, got the information, and executed.
Which is exactly what we feel as though we're being treated to. Execution was displayed.
That might be the name of this this week's YouTube video. Executions at Westhaven. Maybe.
I love it.
Feel free.
Oh, this is interesting.
Who
I mean,
The
you
executioner's
can't
block.
do gas chamber at Georgia Pines, but you can do execution at Westhaven.
No, it hasn't. Look at that.
Oh, and it's plugged.
No, it has plugged.
Oh.
But it's pretty deep too. It's about 6 inches into the sand.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Well, let's put a little
It's
excitement.
given you and I a little bit of heart to try and stuff one onto the green and put the pressure on Uncle Dave.
Just waiting for the wind to drop from 13, and then I strike.
Like a viper.
That's never worked. Like something. Come on, go away. 3. Oh, hand grenaded again. God damn it with the hand grenades. Oh. It's because you lunge at the ball when you see the low wind.
Yeah, indeed.
It's so annoying.
Okay, right. 10, 184, 184. Might be big, but it's safe.
It's good.
Yep.
Quite
And you've got the
happy to
option
be
of
there.
or flopping or whatever you like.
Yes, that was a That was what's the kind of shot? The percentage play shot. That.
Oh, you know, with this shot, if I flop, there's a huge chance I'm just going to hit some bullshit leaves. I don't want that. I've got a chip. Keep it low. And I'm not even sure I want to chip with the 64 wedge. Oh. But I'm not used to chipping with the others. This is nasty. Chip with a 9-iron. I can't. Goes too far. I can't remember being so confused by a shot for a long time.
You discombobulated. That's the technical expression. It's not too bad.
It's going to be a fun tap in.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, this is. Dear.
No, it was never. That's. I knew that was going to happen.
Impossible.
No way
to
you
do.
could have. Yeah.
Well, anyone who gets a par here has a chance of picking up two.
Towards.
That person seems likely to be Andy. It's good. Whoa.
I think I've got a fairly straight putt. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not sure about yours or Dave's.
Just going slightly right to left assumption. God damn it, it went the other way. How?
Wow.
Oh, now look at it, God. Thank God.
Good work.
Oh. My life passed before my eyes.
I'm going to shoot mine straight up the hill. It can't be. It's got to be that. Or is it? No, I'm going to trust my initial gut. Oh.
Nice work, Dave.
I've got a little bit left.
Oh. Almost got away from you.
Yeah. Please don't be heavily in the trees. Please don't be heavily in the trees.
You might be past them.
Yeah, the problem is it's not a great line in. Well, it's not a bad line in actually, but
It's going to be a
the
5
percentage hit.
Definitely going to be a long wood.
Uh-oh, there's water over there.
There is water over there. This
It's
could be
gone.
wet.
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
You're actually in it. Oh dear me. This is all getting squeaky bum time.
all right.
I mean, you've got to say, I mean, this is another one of those courses at the way we played it today. Swings can happen almost on any hole.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how far back to go. I don't know where the fucking pin is. Ah, stuff it. It's just...
Yeah. It's always good to hear the leader say, stuff it. And also, where we've played tonight is absolutely decided where we're playing next week. I already know.
Well, would you care to flesh that tidbit of information out a little bit more?
I'm happy to say, if you'd like to hear, the course is going to be French Lick.
Lovely. Okay, well, you've hit the fairway nicely there, Dave.
Yeah, I see. I'm sniffing blood in the water, Andy. We've got to
As long
move
as-
fast. We're running out of holes.
As long as that's all you're sniffing.
I'm in lockdown. I haven't got many options.
Oh, where's this going?
It's not bad. Unless it plugs.
Oh, if it had plugged, you would have heard... You might have heard an expletive even.
Just had to plant the seed for entertainment purposes.
Oh, it just caught a tiny bit of branch.
It just overhangs so much. It's done bloody well.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. You could have done a lot worse than that.
Yeah, as soon as I heard that sound, I thought, oh no.
All right, here's my chance. I have to strike here. I have to. All right. E. Oh, bloody hand grenade again. I keep trying to guess
This could be in big trouble, this.
Oh,
Where's it all coming from, Dave?
I keep lunging at the bloody ball when I see the wind drop. That's all it is. All right, there is a gap.
What you need is a little sort of bit of a card attached to a wire which is on your forehead, so that when you get the wind that you think, you just lean back slightly, the card goes over the top, and at that point you don't get influenced by the wind direction. I think a man of your capability who's had bits of cardboard all over the monitor should find that home handyman task quite easy to do.
We're only one step from rat experiments in the 50s, Andy.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, there's a gap here. Can you see the gap between the?
I can see. What you mean in the V or between the V and the darker tree?
Yeah, in between the two.
Okay.
So what I'm hitting a full 5-iron, and I'm punching it, and it's going to go 31 yards. So it's risky. Here we go.
It was risky.
Now it's in trouble.
It was all or nothing. You know, I had no time to waste on playing conservative at this point. Full behind.
What I could do with here is a going straight in the hole.
That is a great plan.
It didn't go in, and it's left me as a horrid bugger.
You destroy a shot.
Yeah. I should have. I didn't play it as I realised now. Should have done. This is a tough. This is a tough hole. This. I mean, you hit the fairway, and you find it particularly tough.
Well, as soon as you go into the rubbish, all sorts of crap is happening. You have to get ridiculous low shots.
Yeah.
No.
It's not going to cost you a shot, Dave. Yeah.
Wow. We're all struggling on this hole.
Yeah. There's a saying in bridge: "Lead to your own destruction." I think we've had a crack at that. Oh, what?
Wow.
Okay. 21-4. Don't get too far. Exactly the same kind of putt that I had as well.
Yep. Oh, we'll take the
Or
double.
chip.
No!
Oh!
He belted it. Oh. That was good information. Now it just goes a little bit left or right.
Yes. Took one for the team for you, Andy.
And it did go a little bit left or right.
Even with your bogey, you've picked up a stroke.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, 3 holes to go. There's one bottom feeder and 2 in it.
Well, that's a good position to be in.
Andy. Lovely.
Mayor's office.
19. Perfect for the people that have a 120 club, which I don't.
Good.
Yep.
So I had a question about England in general, Andy.
Yes.
Do you have many anti-vaxxers?
There are reports from time to time of people protesting and so on and so forth. But I'm not sure how widespread it is. But I think it's the same group of people who will swear that the Earth is flat, living on a great turtle called Great Atuan. Carol says, "Well, it is." Well, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of We've had Extinction Rebellion have been raising their head again the last week or so.
What is that?
The climate change people.
Yeah, climate change people.
Oh, there is something to that.
There is something to that, but unfortunately, I don't want to give up my gas-fired boiler just yet. I'm just not convinced that at the moment there's the technology to give us the kind of comfort heating that the gas-fired central heating does. The boilers that I've seen, or the what's the conditioning, the heat pump things, I'm not quite sure how efficient they are, what kind of heating they give out, the temperature of the water that they can produce.
Yeah. Well, I guess your heating needs are different to ours here. Like we don't have heating, just a little bit over winter, but not much. Though Dave lives in a cold city, Ballarat. It's colder than Melbourne.
Arse end of the world.
Well, I'm not sure arse end of the world. That's a beautiful shot if it bites. Oh, look at that.
Just.
Nice.
It was a little bit close to the wind there because I knew if the wind had dropped, I was going to be through the green. But it seemed to stay up. I think the secret is not to, once you start moving the mouse, not to just to go with the shot.
Yeah. And don't lunge.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Right. Well, I'm not a big fan of super flops, as Dave calls them, but it's definitely called for here. It's the right shot.
Beautiful.
Yeah, good shot. And I think that's given me a little bit of a clue. I think this will definitely move right to left. Oh. God knows what this is doing. Well, you know what? Oh God. I think it's going to go left to right. No, actually, I'm going to hit it straight at it.
You were right. Right the first time, Andy.
But I reckon even if you'd gone to the left to right, you wouldn't have given it that much.
No, I wouldn't have done. To right. So this has got to be a little bit right to left. Oh, no.
No.
Right, this has got to be dead middle. Oh, that's a crucial there, miss.
Absolutely.
No, I'd have got no idea. I'm just going to hit straight. It can't be.
Well, it certainly confused me, Dave.
Well, any other mode but no BLI, I'd be saying Dave can secretly start waving to the crowd, but you never know.
You never, ever know.
Right. Yeah, there's three strokes in it. And 5 to you, Dave. You're not out of it. You need a birdie finish.
I need a birdie eagle finish. Well, we can get the eagle here and a birdie on the last. We'll see what happens.
Well, now that we're into the realms of fantasy, Dave, I'm going to suggest you go eagle albatross.
Well, slipping into the realms of fantasy is an easy transition for me, Andy.
Well, that's an interesting shot, but it'll be very, very tight.
I I think it's a real par 3, this one. Oh, sorry, real par
Yes.
5.
Look how against the wind as well. There's no way you can reach it in 2. It's impossible. It's
But
only-
actually, that's a slightly better.
yeah, and it's still
line.
338 out, so
Yeah.
it's just not even in play.
Oh no,
That's not going to be fun.
no, it's not.
You're going to hook that round.
Bloody hell! How the hell did that?
It's caused you trouble.
God almighty. Okay, well. Don't hit the tree.
All you could do.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that.
Come around.
Oh, not that much.
You know, just a mild panic. Don't worry about that.
That's a good shot.
Is it?
Oh,
No, it's not.
oh, it's out of bounds.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's so harsh. Now I've under curved it, but it's not out of bounds. And it's not in the trees. Oh, I can see the white sticks now on the left. You're stuffed as well, Dave.
Yeah, I think Dave's even tighter in than I am. Or are you?
Yeah, but it's not too bad.
Do you see a gap?
No, I don't.
This used to be really good in links where it was quite clear that somebody had just aimed in a top cam and seen what they were aiming at. That's a very commercial shot. That it's nice and not taking any risks with it.
It's a shot of someone that wants to hold on and hold that trophy.
Indeed. Well, I do like the view down to this hole.
49 feet.
200.
Is it the 195? I think it is this time.
If the wind's right, sure.
The line's good. If it
Not
comes
enough.
down off that crap, oh,
In some ways, it's almost better not being on the green. You can just super flop that to within 3 feet, done. Right, 5. Correct club. Too much. Doesn't really matter. I'm an extra.
Okay. I was really hoping I might have put a bit of pressure on you, Dave. I was going for the hole out.
Fair enough. I think that.
Yep, nice finish.
It is.
It's been very solid, Andy. You whooped me solidly on Thursday last week.
Oh, well, that's a bit disconcerting to hear that. There seems to be a pattern developing in all of our games.
Mm.
The man's got the bit between his teeth.
He has. He's just he's a changed man from 6 months ago.
There's something about the bareback game format that suits me.
So
I
when
enjoy it.
you say he's a changed man from 6 months ago, was that when he was called Shirley?
So that would have been Breakback when I was playing Breakback.
Oh, I love it.
Ooh.
Good to see the leader can have such humility. Yes.
Yeah, we're lobbing these grenades at him, and he just being
calmly
deflected.
patting him off. Fantastic.
Okay, now you've got a 3-shot cushion over me. Oh, trouble is the bloody wind. I've been direct against on both holes.
Ooh.
He's tried to cut the corner.
I'm going to use the path. No, I'm not.
Well, that's really not the way he should be.
No eagle chance for me.
Right, well, that's
A1.
well, you know where I'll be going on the second shot. I'll be green hunting. I'll be albatross hunting. Yeah, that's down the middle as well. .267.
Only the worst sort of coward wouldn't have a crack at this. I'm having a crack.
I thought you were going to say only the worst sort of coward wouldn't go for it. To then be followed by a slight pause and saying, I'm taking the 5-iron. Go
Get
on.
over the tree.
Got
Oh.
over.
That's a shame, Dave.
No, it was not going to make it anyway.
No, I'm afraid I've got to go girl here.
No, you should have a full go at this, Dave. I think it's doable.
Yeah. No, it's not worth it.
Okay.
I can see left fairway here.
Well, have you made the fairway? Oh, not quite.
He has not.
But I don't think it's going to harm you at all.
But now he can't get backspin into the water.
Oh, that's a great line.
That's gorgeous.
I think.
Oh, too much pain. A great effort, though.
It was.
Crack. That's all you could do.
I had a good crack at it.
Oh, what club to take? Fuck it.
That's the shot that's won you the game.
Nothing wrong with
I've got to
that.
do something spectacular from this bunker shot.
I'm just a sideshow, but I'm going to try and sink it. Or hit it in the
Oh,
mud, whichever comes.
28 feet. Oh, this is... Well, it's...
Surely it's.
Well, if you sink this, Dave, you're back to even par, which is pretty impressive given our circumstances.
I don't think that's going to happen. This has to be left to right. Has to be.
Well, you're right, but I think you've coasted it down just enough.
Should be okay.
18 feet, that is not far.
Well, Dave, you've been taken to the course has beaten you up severely, hasn't it?
Yeah, this course does not suit my eye at all.
No, it does not.
Right. Okay, that's... I think it... It's got to be a little bit right to left. Not much. Oh, I did read it exactly right.
Lovely.
In landing, perfect. Well, that's a pretty gritty win, Dave. Impressive.
Yeah.
It's a horrible little course.
Yeah, so many ways to drop strokes here, and you didn't do it much.
No.
It was fun. It was enjoyable. In a bit
Yeah.
sick kind of way, but.
Oh, you back nine absolutely
Dave.
ripped you apart there.
Oh my God, 44, really? Wow. And you two both had 38. If I'd had a 38 as well, I'd be the same score as 6 closer. I'd be the same as Andy. Yeah. But
Okay. Stats. Ooh. Ooh.
Wow. My putting stats are insane. They're better than with the BLI.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I called that mid-round.
How is that even possible? Crazy stuff.